What do you guys want to do for quarter two? Everybody else talked about what they wanted to do for the year, the goals that they had for the year, and what their tactics, what they were going to do to get there. But then we're just going to focus on quarter two. So we're going to break it down into chunks. So if your goal is to do 2, 3, 4 per month or whatever you want to do, we'll break it down in quarter two. What's that number one thing? If you absolutely obsess over it, it's gonna make sure that you hit that goal. Just that one thing. And it has to be measurable and it has to be actionable. So if you say, I'm gonna get better at the Sierra system, that's not measurable. It's actionable. You can get in there and study and work through it, but it's not measurable. We can't go back at the end of Q2 and say, how did you do on getting better at the Sierra system? And you're gonna be like, well, I'm better at it. That's not how it works. There needs to be something that's actually measurable. So we can go back, or I can go at the end of April and say, how did you do on this? Something that's measurable is, I'm gonna post to Instagram 5 times per week. And we can go back at the end of April and look, how many times did you post? 26 times? Okay, I hit my goal, right? So what's that number one thing that you're gonna obsess over that's gonna make sure you hit that goal? That number one thing you obsess over, and then the number two thing is, what's the one thing that's gonna hold you back from getting to that goal? Or the one thing that's gonna hold you back in your career. So for Chris, I'll give you an example. He doesn't like salespeople. Whether they're good salespeople, bad people, he just has a bad thing against salespeople. So that was the one thing that kind of held him back. So identifying that is a really important step in being a salesperson, right? And then the third thing that I'm gonna ask you guys is, what is it going to mean for you in your business life, your personal life, your financial life, if you hit that goal, right? What is it gonna mean for you? Because if you're just trying to set a goal to get 20 transactions by the end of September, and you have no meaning behind it, you're not gonna feel great, you're not gonna buy your first house, you're not gonna get out of debt, you're not gonna feel accomplished or prove something to your family, whatever that why is, then you're probably not gonna hit that goal. If you don't have a strong enough why behind it, you're probably not gonna hit it. So what is it actually gonna mean for you when you hit that goal? Okay? So those are the 3 things that I'm gonna ask on Monday. That's our quarterly review. And we were just focusing on the April to July 1st. That's all we're focusing on right now. We're not focusing on anything else. I don't care what you guys said for a goal for the entire 2022. I don't care about anything that we talked about last year. This is just, we're focusing on this quarter specifically, and that's it.